Hello and welcome to episode 6 of I Will Cast Anything. We're here on Entombed Valley for TVP. It's the situation again, as previously, and he's going against a Protoss CzoLglxOla? I don't even know. I don't know what he's going for there. So just waiting for the starting builds to play themselves out now. We've seen a fair bit of cheese from the Protoss, and we're seeing what looks like just a pylon scout here, so hopefully no more cannon rushes, get to see a bit more of a macro game. And we'll have to see if the situation sticks with his 1-1-1 pressure that has worked so well for him in the previous games he sent me. Probe Scout coming up empty, but the Terran is going to hit pay dirt with his SCV. It's not going to see much, but Workers being chrono boosted out right now. Oh, my mistake, Barracks on the low ground next to the natural here, so maybe he's going to go for a quicker expansion. Protoss player still scouting, gateway going down, pretty standard timings. Sending out another scout now. Perhaps he is going to put down a proxy pylon somewhere to come back to later. Barracks nearly up for the situation. No, that probe saw the SCV, it looks like, and turned around. Maybe he's happy now that he just knows that the situation is probably in top right. Gas for the Protoss player now. And SCV heads off. Job done. I think this SCV might be routed down there for the command center. We're going orbital command next. Interesting. There we see Nexus coming down. Early expand. So no early aggression from either player, it looks like. You have a Marine in production from the situation. Oh, probe messing around in the back of the base. That Marine stop him in his tracks, and a Zealot coming out too. So early units getting out. There's that second command center for the situation. So both players opting for expanding sooner rather than later. Cybernetics core. Two more barracks, excuse me, for the situation. So he might be going for some 2-base Marine player, maybe just, getting ready for the game. What's he chrono boosting out here? Warp gate, so maybe he is going to put down a proxy pylon somewhere. I think he might have been thinking about it earlier. Zealot coming across now. Second command center is up. Drones just arriving at the second nexus for the blue Protoss. Barracks, barracks, barracks everywhere. And some gas now, 2 gas. Zealot has been pushed off in pretty short order. More Marines coming out and a Stalker. But still pretty light on the unit production. Early days yet, early days. Both of these guys going for expansions that are going to take a while to pay dividends, which means we won't see any big engagements until a bit later on. Just probing out into the map, trying to get a feel for each other's strategy. Seems to be mostly gateways going down now. That warp gate upgrade nearly finished. What's the situation doing? He's bringing down lots of mules, getting his cash flow going, getting into his gas. And 3 barracks up now, and a good size Marine force here. What does the blue, I'm not even going to try and say his name, the blue Protoss player have to deal with these Marines? At the moment, not much. He's got a Stalker, he's got a Zealot. This probe now, surely heading out to lay out a pylon for some sort of warp-in attack, but it looks like the situation is going to head out, try and take control of the map. these Marines. See reactors and tech lab coming down. Stim researching. And just more Marines, more Marauders. One more Zealot is not going to be enough. There's the proxy pylon that we were waiting for. 3 Zealots, 2 Stalkers against all these Marines. He's going to have to be careful. He's warping in more straight away. This is going to be the advantage of that warp gate tech. I think he's going to be able to clean this up here with this extra Zealot. These 3 Stalkers now. Oh, 1 Stalker does go down. Now they're going in for some worker kills. But nope, cleaned up pretty quickly, that little Marine force there. But the Situation should be able to remake it pretty quickly. So we've got the starport coming down, the factory is up. Reactor coming on the factory. Possibly tanks coming up next, yes. And the Protoss player is now pushing out with these Stalkers that he won that defensive battle with, and he's going to put some pressure of his own on. There is a bunker up here, not much of a wall. And look, reinforcements can come in very quickly now. Probe hanging over here. I see a cheeky third base in the corner perhaps. Situation's going to have to try and hold this off with Marines and the Marauders. Marauders will be good against the Stalkers, but this is a significant force here. Stim nearly done. Okay, medvac's coming out, so might be seeing a Marine Marauder medvac play. Protoss player just waiting until he feels he's got enough Stalkers to make this push. I think he should have gone in earlier. Situation has been able to build up a force now. It's going to be hard to push back. Twilight counts are coming down. Here's the engagement. The Zealots charge in. They're tanking a lot of damage, and the Stalkers are all looking pretty good right now. Probes coming in to repair the bunker. All the Zealots are down. The Stalkers pull out. Well, that was a pretty good exchange, I think. Yeah, pretty even. Slightly favouring the Situation perhaps from that earlier engagement. Oh, but look at this. Now he's got his medevacs. Now he's going to push out. He's got many more Marines training. He doesn't know about this pylon near his base yet. Oh, he's flying his factory over. Maybe he was getting a bit desperate for a scout. I'd imagine those Stalkers will be able to take that out, but this could be a good diversionary tactic. Pulls the Stalkers away from the front gate. Yes, he's going to charge in. He's going to stim in with these Marines. Get up the ramp into the base now. Probes are pulled off the line. This is a big force. I think the Protoss player knows he's in trouble here. If this force can't get cleaned up, no, he's not going to be able to do it. I think all his Zealots are down. These medvacs are healing up the Marines nicely. Stim in. And the Protoss player is unhappy about that loss.